Guys, can we wait for the 2 more minutes? Chetan, let me wait for the 2 more minutes.
Yes, sir.
Guys, what about the remaining people? No, no, leave it. Whether the joining or not, it doesn't matter. Let me continue. Fine. Guys, see this one. Now, in the today's session, in the today and the tomorrow, today's guys, in the today's session and the tomorrow session, we will see the RxJS operators and the HTTP calls. RxJS operators we will see. Next one is the HTTP calls. These are two things we will see. Fine. But before going to that one, let me create a separate folder here. I want to create a separate folder. Let me create the separate folder. The folder is the which folder we need to create. Respond guys. Which folder you want to create? RxJS folder now. We need to create a separate folder. The folder is the RxJS folder we need to create. Next one. Say this one again. In the RxJS, can I open Visual Studio Code? Can I open Visual Studio Code?
Yes.
Yes, let me open the Visual Studio Code. Fine. After opening the Visual Studio Code, can you open that folder? Bharat, can you open that folder? Which
Yes,
folder? Which folder?
see.
The folder is the RxJS folder. In the desktop, we have one folder. In the desktop, we have one folder. Which folder we have? RxJS folder. Minimum guys, minimum around 20 examples we will see here. Slowly guys, today and tomorrow. These 2 days we will see around 20 examples. Fine. Now, can I create a separate project? Guys, can I create a separate project? How can I create new project? How can I create one new project? Let me create one new project. We should be in a position we need to create one new project. ng new series one care ng new series one care 4 को join ng new. Here we need to create one project. The project is the 4 को join example. ng new. Here we should be in a position we need to create the 4 को join merge map, concat map, switch map. Around 20 plus operators are there guys. One by one we need to see. Guys, so what is the project I'm creating? What is the project I'm creating here? 4 को join example. Yes, a 4 को join example. Listen here, guys. What is 4 को join? But before going to that one, will you people tell what is synchronous communication and what is asynchronous communication? Will you people tell what is synchronous communication and what is asynchronous communication? Have you heard about it? Srinivas, Kanchumat, Nalasami, everyone, Pratyush, what is synchronous execution and what is asynchronous execution? Have you heard about it?
Yes,
Sir. Yeah,
Yes, sir.
guys, what is synchronous and what is asynchronous? Try to say this one. For example, here we have one server. Guys, here we have one server. In the server, we have number of clients. Na? Bharat,
Yes.
here we have one server. Here we have number of clients. Na? Yes, we have the number of clients. Here we have number of clients. Observe this one. Client 1. Here we have the number of clients. Client 1, client 2, client 3 or something we have here. Fine. Client 1. Next one, client 2, client 1, client 2. Next one is the client 3, client 3. Next one is the client 4. Next one is the client 4. Next one is the here itself we have the client 5. Number of clients are there. Fun Chetan say this one again. Chetana, client 1 send the request to the server. Client 1 send the request to the server. Fine. Client 1 request processed by the server. Yes or not?
Yes, sir.
Respond guys, you people need to respond. Client 1 send the request to the server.
Yes.
Server process the client 1 request. Yes or not?
Yes, sir.
Talk with me. Yes, and one more point. If client 1 request processed successfully, then only client 2 request will be processed. Client 2 request will be processed. If client 2 request processed successfully, then only client 3. Next one, then only client 4, and then only client 5. Okay, now, guys, try to talk with me. If client 1 request processed successfully, then only client 2 request will be processed. And one more point. If client 2 request processed successfully, then only client 3. Then only client 3, then only client 4, then only client 5. Guys, this kind of communication, what do you call? Guys, this kind of communication, what do you call? Synchronous communication. Whatever the communication is there, this communication we can call synchronous communication here. Yes or not, guys? Shilpa,
Yes.
Shilpa, Srinivas, Kanchumat,
Yes, sir.
everyone.
Yes, sir.
I
Yes,
think
sir.
what is the synchronous communication? First of all, client 1 call will execute. Next one, client 2
Client two.
call. Next one, client 3. Next one, client
Client
4.
four.
Next one, client 5.
Client five.
This kind of communication, technically we can call synchronous communication. Fine, Vindhya, what is asynchronous communication? What is asynchronous communication? Say this one here. Client 1, client 1, next one, client 1, next one, client 2, client 1, client 2, next one is the client 3, client 3, next one, client 4, next one is the client 4, next one is the client 5, client 1, client 2, client 1, client 2, client 3, client 4, client 5 here. Yes or not? Client 1 sending the request or not? See this one here. Client 1 sending the request or not? Yes, client 1 sending the request. Next one, client 2 sending the request or not? Client 2 sending the request here. Next one, client 3 also sending the request or not? Talk with me, guys. Client 3 also sending the request. Client 1 sending the request. Client 2 sending the request. Next one, client 3 also sending the request. Next one, client 4 also sending the request here. Next one, client 5 also sending the request at a time. No relationship between client 1 call to client 2 call, client 2 call to client 3 call, client 3 call to client 3 call to client 4 call, client 4 call to client 5 call. So no relationship between one call to another call here. Client 1 is different, client 2 is different, client 3 is different here. See this one here. Complete result. Guys, here we are getting the result na. Yes or not? Here we are getting the result na. That result will be stored into callback function. Whatever the result is there, that result stored into where? That result is stored into where? Callback function. See this one here. Client 1 result stored into any idea? Result of which
Client
one? Result of 0.
Zero.
Client 2 result will be stored into result of
Result
1.
Result
Guys, active guys, kindly active here, everyone guys. Client 1 result stored into result of 0. Client 2 result stored into result of 1. Guys, client 3 result stored into result of 2. Guys, if all requests processed successfully, then only we're able to see the result. Catch my point or not? Fun. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If all requests processed successfully, then only we're able to see the result here. Complete result stored into callback function now.
Yes, sir.
Yes or not? So this kind of communication, technically what do you call? This kind of communication, technically what do you call? Technically we can call asynchronous communication. Guys, how to handle the asynchronous communication? How to handle the asynchronous communication? How to RxJS package. So if you want to implement asynchronous communication, at that time we need to go for one package. The package is which package we need to use? RxJS package. Guys, do you people know what is RxJS? What is RxJS? Reactive extension JavaScript. Reactive extension JavaScript. Yes. So guys, which one is important? Synchronous or asynchronous? Asynchronous is important. Guys, in asynchronous call, can we execute all calls at a time?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir. Go ahead, sir. Result stored into which concept?
Result
Callback function.
Callback concept. In asynchronous communication, the result will be stored into callbacks. Fine. Go ahead, sir. First person result stored into which position? Zeroth position.
Okay.
First position, second position, third position, fourth position, and nth position. Okay, na? Are we able to see the result at a time?
Yes, sir.
Yes, we're able to
Yes.
see the result at a time here. Fine. Yeah. Guys, observe this one. Let me share this screenshot to you people.
So only asynchronous results only stored in RxJS, right?
Exactly. Exactly.
It's not. It's.
Let me share that one. So guys, how to handle it? We need to handle it again. Fun. Guys, now around guys, really myself also shocked by seeing that one, guys. Around 10 to 15 operators are there. So many things are there. So many things are there, but all the 10 to 14 RxJS operators we will see. Fine. Guys, now I will execute 2 calls parallelly. Now coming to ourselves, we need to execute 2 calls parallelly. Here, how many calls we are executing? How many calls we are executing in this example? 5 calls, na? 5 calls. But not 5 calls. We need to execute 2 calls parallelly. Like a call 1 and a call 2. Call 1 and a call 2. To execute calls parallelly in a RxJS, we have one function. Which function? Which function? Fork join function. We have one function. The function is the fork join function. Fun. Guys, say this fun. Here itself, let me create one notepad file also. And here itself, we need to create one notepad file also. Let me create the one notepad file. Class notes.txt or something we need to create. Fun. Say this fun again. After creating the class notes.txt. So guys, what is the first function? What is the first function? Fork join function. Guys, will you tell the theoretical information to me? Will you tell the theoretical information to me? What is the theoretical information? To execute calls parallelly, na?
Yes.
To execute parallelly. See this one here. Fork join function. Guys, fork join function used to execute the network calls. Used to execute the network calls parallelly. In order to execute network calls parallelly, then we need to go for the fork join function. Okay, na?
Yes.
Guys, see this one here. Guys, here itself. Can I take the 2 network calls? Guys, can I take the 2 network calls here? Let me take the 2 network calls. We should be in a position. We need to take the 2 network calls again. Fine. Let me take the 2 network calls. Fine. First call is the, guys, say this one. This is the first network call. Guys, is it a first network call? Yes, this is the first network call. Guys, see this one here. Second one. Here itself, we have the another network call. This is the another network call here. Yes, guys, will you people tell the answer here? Will you people tell the answer here? The answer is the, just to try to see this one here. How many network calls we have? 2 network calls. Guys, call 1 will execute. Result will be stored into? Result will be stored into result of 0. Guys, call 2 will execute. Result will be stored into? Result will be stored into result of 1. Guys, but when to see the result here? When to see the result of 0 and result 1? If two calls executed successfully. If call 1 executed and the call 2 executed successfully, then only we're able to see the result of 0 and result 1. Guys, listen once again, guys. How many network calls we have? 2 network calls. Say this one here. For example, call 1 executed successfully. Result will be stored into? Result will be stored into result of 0. Guys, but are we able to see the result of 0 immediately? No, guys, no. We can't see the result. Yeah. I think So after completion of network call to result will be stored into result of
Result of one.
result of one here, guys. But when to see the result here, if two calls executed successfully, then we're able to see the result, otherwise we can't see the result. Okay, let's say this one here. URL 1 taking the 10 seconds of time and URL 2 taking the 20 seconds of time. URL 1 taking 10 seconds of time and URL 2 to taking 20 seconds of time. So when will we see the result?
After
When will
20
Completion of the
when
20
we will see the
seconds.
result here? After
30 seconds.
after
seconds.
30 seconds here. After 30 seconds only we're able to see the result here. After 30 seconds only we're able to see the result here. So first call taking 10 seconds,
seconds.
second call taking
20
second
seconds.
call taking 20 seconds. But when we are able to see the result? After 30 seconds. Fine. Guys, this is called as asynchronous communication, guys. Guys, I will ask one question again. Call 1 success, call 2 failure. Are we able to see the result?
No.
No, guys. Call 1 result also we are unable to see. If all calls succeeded, then we can see the result. Otherwise, we can't see the result.
So
Guys,
what is the use of this thing?
which one? But both the
sir.
calls are executing parallelly, na?
Okay.
I think
But,
parallel execution.
To see the
See this
result
one
only
here.
we are waiting.
See this one here. Call 1 taking how much time?
10 seconds.
10 seconds. Call 2 taking how much time?
20 seconds.
20. Total time is what?
30
30
seconds.
Not
30
30 seconds. Not 30 seconds. Total time is 20 seconds.
20
only.
seconds. Okay.
20 seconds only.
Parallel
Because
execution.
call,
Right.
parallel execution, na?
Right.
Parallel execution here. So the total time is the 20 seconds only. So this is called as the asynchronous communication. Fine. Now guys, try to say this one here. How to implement that example? We need to implement that example here. You people need to tell here, guys. Fine. Try to tell me here. Can I switch to the project?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Guys, can I switch to the project? Will you people help me? How to switch to the project? CD
CD
space. CD space.
For
For an
example.
example. Guys, CD space for an example here. Next one, guys. Can I create the service fund?
Yes, sir.
Guys, can I create the service fund? Why not? We should be in a position. We need to create the service fund. Fun. Vindhya, how to create the service fund? NG,
NG.
G, yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
NG, G,
Service
yes.
name.
See this one here.
Services.
What is the service folder name? Services.
Services.
Guys, next one. See this one here. Here itself, what is the name of the service? What is the name of the service? Customer's service. What is the name of the service? Customer's service. How to skip the unit test cases?
Skip
How to
test.
skip the unit test cases?
Hyphen
Hyphen skip hyphen test, sir. Fine, guys. Please explain once again. You people need to explain once again. Guys, how to create the service? Guys, how to create the service? Please tell me here. I want to create the service here. How can I create the service here?
NG,
yes.
Yes.
NG, yes. See this one here. NG, yes. Guys, which folder? Services folder. Which service? Customer service. Which service here? The service is the customer service. Guys, how to skip the unit test cases? How to skip the unit test cases? Hyphen skip tests. Automatically, we're able to skip the unit test cases here. Automatically, we're able to skip the unit test cases. Guys, service created now. Yes or not? Service created now. Yes, sir. Guys, source folder, Monali. Source folder, app folder, Monali. App folder, services folder, customers service. Yes, here itself. How to make network call? How to make a network call? No, how to make the network call? Private HTTP colon, private HTTP colon, what you wanted to place? Private HTTP colon, what you wanted to place? HTTP client. Next one, Bharata. How to import HTTP client?
Import
from RxJS.
How to import HTTP call? HTTP import
HTTP
client from
Angular
/common slash HTTP. Import HTTP client from @Angular /common/HTTP. Guys, can I create one function here?
Yes.
Yes.
Guys, can I create one function here? Yes, let me create one function here. How can I create one function here? Public,
Function.
public, which function? Public,
Get,
which function?
get
The function is
customer.
the get customers function. Next one, guys, how to make the asynchronous call? How to
Observable.
make the asynchronous call with the help of what? Observable.
Observable.
Observable is used to make the asynchronous call. Guys, which response you wanted to receive from server? Guys, which response you wanted to receive from server? Any response na? Guys,
Yes.
we should be in a position we need to receive any response from the server. So let me receive the any response here. Guys, say this one here. Return. Talk with me, guys. Return http dot return http dot get. Guys, I'm skipping environmental file, everything I'm skipping, guys. I don't want to follow environmental file. I don't want to create a model, everything here. Our main target is the at least 20 examples we need to say with this asynchronous call. And I will share some YouTube links, guys. There itself, all the interview panel questions are there because RxJS is the very, very important. Guys, see this one here. Can I copy this one?
Yes.
Guys,
Yes,
can I
sir.
copy this
Yes.
one? Let me copy this one. Whatever we have here, this one we need to copy here. Yes, guys, which service is ready? Guys, which service is ready?
Customers.
Customer service is ready or not? Here itself, customer service is ready here. Next one, say this one here. One more point. One more point is the guys, after making customer service ready, can I create the another service?
Yes, sir.
Guys,
Yes.
can I create the another service? Guys, will you people help me how to create the another service? How to create the another service?
NG.
NG
G,
service.
yes, NG,
Service.
G, yes, which
Services.
folder, which
name
folder,
Services.
services
Service two.
folder, which
Yes.
folder,
Country.
services folder. Next one, which is service care? The service is the, which
Country.
is service care? The service is the country's service. Which is service? The service is the country's service care. NG, G, series one care. NG, G, yes, yes, which folder? Which folder? Services folder. Under the services folder, which service? Which service?
Skill.
Country's service care. Country's service. Guys, how to skip the unit test cases? Hyphen skip test.
Skip tests.
Hyphen skip tests. Automatically we can skip the unit test cases. Fine. Guys, can I open country's service? Talk with me. Can I open
Yes.
country's
Sir, yes, sir.
service? Yes. Please open the country's service here. Whatever the country's service is there, that country's service we need to open here. Guys, after open country's service, will you help me? Will you help me how to make the network calls?
HTTP.
Will you help me how to make the network calls? Private HTTP colon private
HTTP client.
HTTP colon HTTP colon HTTP client, private HTTP colon HTTP client. Automatically we can make the network calls. Guys, can I create one function here?
Yes.
Guys, can I create one function here?
countries.
Say this one here. Public public which function? Get countries function. Public get countries colon colon what you wanted to place?
Observable.
Colon what
Observable.
you wanted to place? Observable. Colon observable. Say this one again. Here itself what you wanted to place here. Here itself we need to place the any here. Here itself we should be in a position we need to place the any here. Next one, guys, say this one. Here itself return return what you
This
wanted to
dot
place here.
HTTP.
Return http dot return http dot what you wanted to place here.
Get countries.
Return http dot
Get.
get we need to place. HTTP dot get we need to place here. Next one, see this one here. Here itself observe this one again. Here itself whatever we have here, that one we need to place here. Let me place this one here. Whatever the REST API call we have, this is the REST API call now. Yes, this REST API call we need to place. Guys, totally how many services are ready?
Two services.
Guys, totally how many services are ready? Two services are ready now. What is the
Yes.
first service? Customer
Customer
service.
service.
Yes, what is the second service?
Country.
Country
Country
service. Guys, these two services I want to execute parallelly. Whatever the two services are there, these two services I want to execute parallelly. Srinivas,
Yes,
how
sir.
to execute these two services parallelly? Fine, guys, will you people help me how to create the component?
Yes.
How to create the component? Will you people help me how to create the component here? One second, guys. One second here. How to create the component? ng
G.
G
C.
C
C.
ng G C. Which folder? Which folder? Components folder. Components folder. See this one here. Which
Customer.
component? Which component?
Custom.
Which component here? Say this one here. Parallel component here. Which component? Parallel component.
Parallel
Guys, explain once again how to create the component. Everyone, guys. ng
NG,
guys,
folder name
ngc
Component slash.
ngc. Next one, which folder? Components folder. Which component? Parallel component. The name of the component is the parallel component. Guys, how to skip the unit test cases? Guys, how to skip
hyphen
test
test.
cases? Hyphen skip skip hyphen tests hyphen skip hyphen tests. Automatically we can skip the unit test cases. Whatever the unit test cases are there, that unit test cases we're able to skip here. Guys, how to give the selector? How to give the selector here?
Hyphen selector is equal to
hyphen
quotation.
selector equal to parallel. Guys,
Quotations.
how to skip the CSS files? How to skip the CSS files? Hyphen is here. Guys, how to skip the subfolders of generation? Hyphen flat true. If you wanted to skip the subfolders of generation, at that time we need to go for the hyphen flat true. Fine. Guys, explain the
Quotation for parallels.
yeah, see this one here. Yeah, guys, so please explain once again how to create the parallel component here. ngGC. Guys, which folder? Components folder. Guys, which component? Parallel component. Which component here? The component is the parallel component here. Next one, guys, how to skip the unit test cases? Hyphen skip tests. Guys, how to skip the CSS files generation? How to skip the CSS file generation? Hyphen is automatically we can skip the CSS files generation here. Next one, guys, and one more point is the here itself. How to give the selector? How to give the selector here? Hyphen selector equal to we should be in a position we need to place the parallel. We should be in a position we need to place the parallel here. Next one, guys, how to skip the subfolders generation? I want to avoid the subfolders generation. Hyphen flat true. So automatically we're able to create one component. The component is the parallel component. Yes, guys, verify this one. Whether we're able to create component or not, we need to verify. Yes, sir. Component is ready now.
Parallel component. Yeah.
Guys, component is ready. Whatever the component is there, that component is ready. Guys, how many network calls you have?
2.
Guys, how many network calls we have? 2 network calls now. Here we have the 2 network calls. That 2 network calls we need to execute parallelly now.
Yes.
Yes, sir. Guys, to execute parallelly, we have once again here we have one function. Here. What is that function? That function we can call fork-join function. Guys, to execute the two calls parallelly, we have one function. Which function we have? Fork-join function. Guys, do the dependency injection here. Guys, will you people do the dependency injection here?
Yes, sir.
Guys, will you people do the dependency injection here? At least one person, guys. Private, see this one here. Private customers. Guys, private customers, colon. Which service?
Customer
Which
service.
service here?
Customer
Which
service.
service here? The service is the customer service. Private customers colon. Private customers colon. What you wanted to place? Customer service. Next one, guys, say this one here. Next one, private. Next one is the private countries. Private countries here. Private countries. Countries. Which service?
Country
Country service. Say this one here, guys. Please explain once again here. Private customers colon. Private customers colon. What do you call? Private customers colon. What do you call? Customer service. Private customers colon. What do you call here? Customer service. Guys, private countries colon countries service. Guys, this is a process. Technically, we can call dependency injection.
Dependency injection. Yes.
Guys, whatever the process is there, this process technically we can call dependency injection. Say this one. What is the name of the component? Shilpa, what is the name of the component? The name of the component is the parallel component. Shilpa, parallel component constructor. Is it a parallel component constructor? Shilpa, Is it a parallel component selector constructor? Parallel
Yes.
component constructor creating the object to the customer service as well as customer
Country
service
service.
as well as country service. Creating the objects, technically we can call dependency injection. Pratyush, say this one. Pratyush, what is the first life cycle hook?
NG
Pratyush.
on
NG
it.
on init.
Yeah,
NG
the
on
first
init.
Chatan, the first life cycle hook is the NG on init care. Here we have the first life cycle hook. The first life cycle hook is the NG on init. Pratyush, which function you wanted to call? Pratyush, which function you wanted to call?
Get
Fork
customers,
function.
get countries.
No,
Sorry.
fork function. Fork function. For the fork function, say this one again. For the fork function, how many services you wanted to pass?
Two services.
Deshmukh,
Four services.
Deshmukh, how many services you wanted to pass? Two services. Two services. What is the first service?
Customer service.
What is the
country
first service? This start, customers dot, customers dot, get customers. This start, customers dot, what you wanted to place get customers. Fine. Next one, guys. Next one. This start, tell me here. Countries dot, what you wanted to place, get countries. This start, countries dot, get countries. Very, very important, guys. This start, customers dot, get customers. This start, countries dot, which one? They start countries dot, get countries care, get countries care. Guys, tell me once again, how to use the fork join function, guys. What is the use of fork join?
To execute.
Guys,
parallel.
fork join function, guys, fork join function present into which package? Srinivas, Srinivas, admit yourself. RxJS care. Yeah, say this one again. Fork join function present into RxJS. So, guys, fork join function is used to make the parallel calls or not? If I make the parallel calls, automatically time will be reduced or not?
Yes.
So Neil, automatically time will be reduced here. For now, say this one again. How to do this one? How to do this one here? Fork join. Guys, try to say this one. Fork join. Shilpa, say this one here. What is the argument for the fork join? Shilpa, what is the argument for the fork join? Array here. Shilpa, under the array, can I pass the network call one?
Yes.
Can I pass the network call one? Why not? Happily, we need to pass the network call one. So guys, how to pass the network call one? This start, customers dot, this start, customers dot, get customers. This start, customers dot, get customers. Automatically, we can pass the get customers. Guys, next one. Can I pass the network call to? Can I pass the network call to? Yes, let me pass the network call to. How can I pass this start? This start, countries dot, this start, countries dot, get countries. This start, countries dot, get countries. Automatically, we can pass the network call to. What are the network call to? Is the network call to we need to place. Guys, how to fire the network calls? How to fire the network calls? By how to fire it here, because with the help of subscribe function, don't never forget it, guys, never forget it here. So if you wanted to fire the network calls, at that time we have one function. Which function we have here? We have one function here. The function is a subscribe function. Without a subscribe function, guys, without a subscribe function, we can't fire the network calls. Say this one again. Here itself, observe this one here. Here itself, we need to pass the two responses. And here itself, we need to pass the two responses. Guys, what is the first response?
Positive response.
Guys, what is the first response? Positive response. Guys, say this one here. What is the second response?
Error.
What is the second response? Second
Error
response is the error response. Guys, say this one. First one is the positive response here. Second one is the error response. Guys, result one stored into positive response of 0th position. Positive response of 0th position. Guys, result 2 stored into
Positive response of
positive response of first position. Srinivas, try to see this one. How to make the calls parallelly? Bharata, how to make the network calls parallelly? How to make with the help of which function? Bharata, with the help of one function. The function is the fork join function. For the fork join function, what is the argument we need to supply? Srinivas, unmute yourself. What is the argument we need to supply? Argument is the array. We need to pass the array. Bharata, under the array, can I pass the first service?
Yes.
Can I pass the first service? This start, customers dot, this start, customers start, get customers. This start,
Customers.
this start, customers start, what you want to do plus get customers. Guys, can I go for the second service? Can I go for the
Yes.
second service? Let me go for the second service. How can I pass the second service? Will you tell here this start,
This
this
dot
start, what you wanted to
customers,
say?
Customers dot
countries,
This start,
countries
countries
dot
dot,
get
this
countries,
start,
countries dot
countries dot, get countries.
customers,
Guys, how to
get
fire the
countries,
network calls? We
dot
need to fire the
subscribe.
network
Subscribe.
calls. If
Subscribe.
you wanted to call the network calls at that time, we need to go for the subscribe function. We should be in a position. We need to pass one call here. Which call we need to pass subscribe function here. Fine. Next one. Say this one here. Here itself. Guys, I try to say this one here. Here itself. How many responses are possible? Guys,
Two.
how
Two
many
responses.
responses are
Two
possible?
responses.
Two responses are possible now. Say this one here. This
Positive
is which
response,
response? This is which
positive
response
response.
here? Positive response here. This is the positive response here. Next one. This is which response here?
Error response.
This
Error
is which response
response.
here? Error response. Say this one here. Positive response. Next one is the error response. Guys, see this one here. Call one response stored into where?
Positive
Call one
response of
response stored
zeroth
into where?
position.
Positive response of 0th position. Call to response stored into where? Call to
First
response
position of
First
stored
first.
into
response
where?
of one.
Positive response of first position again. Fine. Guys, how to handle the error? Guys, how to handle the error? With the help of
HTTP
what?
error
With the help of
response.
what? HTTP error response. So with the help of HTTP error response, we can handle the error here. Next one, guys. Can I print the error response here?
Yes, sir.
Guys, can I print the error response here? Console.log off. Console.log off. Which response here? Error response. Console.log off. We should be in position. We need to print the error response here. Guys, next one. Here itself, we have the positive response now.
Yes,
Here
sir.
itself we have the positive response now. How to print it here? Console.log off. Which response here? Console.log off. No, don't go for the console.log, guys. Leave it here. Can I take the result variable here?
Yes.
Can I take the
Yes.
result variable here? Result of what? Result of any.
Any.
So guys, can I store the result here? Can I store the
Yes,
result
sir.
here? Yes or not? Let me go for the result here. See this one here. Here itself result equal to this start result equal to what you wanted to place positive
Positive
result.
response.
This start result equal to this start result equal to we should be in a position. We need to place the positive result. Guys, can I print the result? Guys, can I
Yes,
print
sir.
the result? Guys, will you people help me how to print the result here?
HTML.
Go to
Component
Guys,
HTML.
how to
HTML.
print the
Component
result
HTML.
here? Say this one here.
Double
We need
curly
to print the
braces.
result here. Here itself, observe this one here. Here itself, paragraph. Next one is the double curly
curly
brackets. What you wanted
Result
to print?
variable.
Result. Guys,
Result.
how to convert it to
Pipe
string
JSON.
format?
Pipe
How to
JSON.
convert it to string
Pipe
format?
JSON.
We need to convert it to string format. How can I convert it to string format? Pipe
Pipe
JSON.
JSON.
We need to convert it to string format. How can I convert it to string format? Pipe JSON. Whenever we place the pipe JSON, automatically we're able to convert it to the string format here. Okay, now, guys, the code is ready now.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Guys, can I tell the final conclusion point here? Final conclusion point is the fork-join function will execute these two calls parallelly. Guys, here itself, thread one created. Here itself, thread two created. Guys, totally how many threads are created?
Two.
Two
Two
threads.
threads are created here. Those two threads are running parallelly now.
Yes.
Those
Yes.
two threads are running parallelly with the help of fork-join function. Fine. Yeah. Next one, guys, see this one here. Here itself, where to call the parallel?
Index dot
Guys, where to call the
image dot
parallel? Talk with
HTML.
me, guys. Where to call the parallel?
Index.html.
Index.html.
Index
Guys,
dot
go to the
HTML.
index.html. Under the index.html file here, under the index.html file, see this one here. Remove this one here. Can I call the parallel here?
Yes.
Respond here. Can I call the parallel here? Yes, we should be in a position. We need to call the parallel here. Next one, guys. And one more point. Who is the registration file? Guys,
Main
what is the
dot
registration file? The registration file is the
app.ts.
app.model.ts. Here itself, we have the registration file. Which registration file we have? App.model.ts file. Fine. Here itself, guys, what you want to add? What you want to add? HTTP client module here. Here itself, we have the HTTP client module. So whatever the HTTP client module is there, that HTTP client module we need to add. Guys, how to execute parallel component? Guys, how to execute a parallel component?
Bootstrapping.
We should be in a position we need to execute a parallel component. Under the bootstrap itself, we need to place the parallel component. So automatically we can execute the parallel component. Guys, so say this one. How to execute the project? Guys, how to execute the project here? ng
NG
yes
NG
S
server
hyphen O.
hyphen O.
ng s hyphen o.
Samba you have used for join function. Is it built-in or you have designed somewhere else?
Built-in function.
What
of
is the line number 3? Line number 3. Anwar, line number 3. What is the line number 3?
RxJS. Okay.
Anwar, but I'm seeing that RxJS package yesterday night. I seen that package here, but I know only few functions. So many functions are there in the RxJS around. I think I noted down all the functions here. Around 15 to 20 functions are there. So maybe because of that reason only, all the companies are asking the RxJS package HTTP because these kind of examples are asking. Maybe too many examples are there, but we don't know that one also. But we are also leaving that one here. Maybe because of this reason, RxJS playing the major role in the interviews.
Yes.
Guys, HTTP calls, single page applications, state management. Guys, if you know these 3 things, you may feel like half of the interview is over. Single page applications. Enough, guys. Half of the interview we can clear it.
Because of the reactive.
What are the things single page application RxJS? One more thing.
RxJS, single page applications, routing. Have you heard about the routing now?
Yes, sir.
Routing. Next one is the NGRX package. One more package is there. The package is the NGRX package. Guys, say this one here.
Yes.
Guys, 2 calls are executed now,
Where is the
Yes.
but we can't separate it here, but 2 calls are executed once again here. Yeah, guys, see this one. This is the call one. This is the call one. Next one is the call two. I think, can I apply the different colors, guys?
Yes.
Can I apply the different colors? Let me apply the different colors. If I apply the different colors, then we're able to see the result here. Fine. Let me apply the colors here. Here itself, go to the HTML, see this one here, result of 0. Yes, guys, this is the result of 0 now.
yes, sir.
Yes.
Guys, is it a result of 0? Yes,
Countries.
this is the result of 0. Guys, can I apply the color here? Style equal to color equal to which color? Red color. Style equal to color equal to red color. Yes, guys. Next one. How to print the result of 2? How to
Same.
print the result of 2?
Result of
Paragraph. Next one. Paragraph. Style equal to color colon which color? Green color. Color colon green color here. Next one. See this one again. What you wanted to place? Result of 1. Result of 1. Pipe JSON. Result of 1. Next one is the pipe JSON. Guys, say this one. Result 1 and result 2 now.
Yes, sir.
Guys, these 2 calls are executed parallelly now.
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
Yes. Sir.
Whatever the 2 calls are there, these 2
Sir,
calls are executed parallelly.
So the other day we have discussed that we need to separate it as a table.
Table.
View as a table format.
Leave it now. I think you were asking like write the table now.
Yeah.
Table now, write yourself now. Leave it. Like a
Okay.
table row, table header, something now.
Table. Yes, sir.
Leave it. You need to do that one. Fine.
Okay.
Next one. Guys, see this one. And here itself, observe this one. And here itself, guys, we need to go for one more example. The example is the merge map example. We should be in a position. We need to go for another example again.
Sir, Angular 7 AM night, not sir. Our group.
Yeah, say this one
Angular
again.
12.
Yeah, say this one here.
9
Here
PM.
itself. Yeah, say this one here. Here itself, we should be in a position. We need to go for the merge map example. Guys, when to go for the merge map example? We should be in a position. We need to go for the merge map example. Here, guys, I have 2 network calls. REST API call 1. Next one. Here itself, we have the REST API call 2. Guys, here itself, how many REST API calls we have? REST API call 1. Next one is the, and here we have REST API call 2. Respond, guys. How many REST API calls we have here? 2 or more than?
More than
2 or more than 2. 2 or more than 2 here. Fine, guys. I want to execute REST API call one. Let me execute REST API call one here. We should be in a position we need to execute REST API call one. Let me execute the REST API call one. See this fun can here itself we need to execute the REST API call one. See this fun can REST API call one we need to execute. Fun. After executing the REST API call one, after executing the REST API call one, we are getting the result na. Guys, are we getting result na?
Yes.
Tell me here, guys, we are getting the result na? Yes, we are getting the result, guys. We are getting the result. That result we need to hand over to whom? Whatever the result is there. That result we need to supply to whom? We need to supply to
Call
whom?
to.
REST API call to. Guys, see this one here. REST API call one result I want to supply to. I want to supply to REST API call to input. REST API call one output. REST API call one output is input to
REST API call to.
input to REST API call to. Guys, REST API call to REST API call to output is input to
Call 3.
is input to which one? Call 3.
Call
Is
3.
input to one more thing here. The one more thing is the call 3 here. Guys, will you explain the story once again? Will you explain the story once again here? Totally how many network calls are available here?
3.
Guys,
Three
here
network
totally how
calls.
many network calls are available here? Three network calls are available here. Sharmila series one here. Here itself. REST API call one output. REST API call one output is input to
Call 2. Call
REST
2.
API call 2. REST API call 2 output is input to
REST API call 3.
REST API call 3. So these kind of merging operation you need to do na.
Yes.
Okay, Srinivas, unmute yourself. These kind of merging operation we need to do na. Respond here, Bharata. Respond. So to do these kind of merging operation, we have one function. We have one function here. Which function we have? We have one function here. The function we can
Merge
call the
map.
merge map function. If you want to do these kind of like dependencies REST API calls, at that time we have one function. That function we can call merge map function.
Merge map.
Guys, this merge map function also available into which
RxJS.
package? RxJS package. Pratyush, okay na? Pratyush.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Pratyush
sir.
should say this one. Pratyush should say this one. Can I share this screenshot to you people?
Yes, sir.
Guys, can I share this screenshot to you people? Yeah, Srinivas Kanchumati at the end I will share all the screenshots once again.
Okay. Okay.
Don't worry here. Fine. Guys, so this one we can call merge map example. Fine. Guys, give me the second here. Guys, can I create the separate example? Because the reason is the around 20 examples we're getting, guys. So all the examples we need to see the independent examples. Don't place all the examples in the single project. Okay na? Fine. So Bharata, how to create a separate project? Bharata, how can I create a separate project? We need to create a separate project. ng new which example? Merge map example. ng new merge map example. ng new we should be in position. We need to create the merge map example. Yes or no? No. Next one. Yes or no? No. Next one, guys. Which style sheet you wanted to create? A CSS. We should be in a position. We need to create the CSS style sheet here. Fine, guys. But to execute merge map example, we need some REST API calls na. Kindly talk with me, guys. To execute merge map examples, we need some REST API calls na. Which REST API calls? Dependency REST API calls. Which REST API calls? The REST API calls are the dependency REST API calls. So can I develop REST API calls, our own REST API calls?
Yes.
Talk with me, guys. Can I develop our own REST API calls? Anwar, don't dependent on the Google REST API calls, because in the Google to search it also it will take the half an hour or fine. Leave it. Can I develop our own REST API calls?
Yes.
Our own
Yes,
REST
sir.
API calls? Yes, let me develop our own REST API calls. Fine. Guys, Can I create a separate folder here? Guys, can I create a separate folder here? Which folder? Which folder? Rust API calls. We should be in a position. We need to create a separate folder here. The folder is the Rust API calls. Fine. Guys, can I open new terminal here? Guys, can I open new terminal here? Anyone?
Yes.
Let me open new terminal. Guys, after opening new terminal, how to switch it to Rust API calls?
CD REST
How
API
to switch it to Rust API calls? I wanted to switch it to Rust API calls. How can I switch it to Rust API calls? At least one person, guys. How to switch it here? CD space, CD space, Rust API calls. CD, Rust API calls. Guys, how to develop the RESTful web services? Guys, how to develop the RESTful web services? Anyone? How to develop RESTful web services with the help of Express? Na?
Express, yes.
Guys, to develop RESTful web services, then we need to go for the Express. Guys, how to enable ports communication? Guys, how to enable ports communication? Cars. Fine. Explain once again, guys. You people need to explain once again. How to develop RESTful web services? How to develop RESTful web services? Yarn and Express. Yarn and Express. Guys, how to enable ports communication? How to enable ports communication with the help of what? Cars or not?
Yes.
Guys, with the help of cars care. See this fun care. If you want to develop RESTful web services, if you want to develop RESTful web services care, then we need to go for the Express. If you want to say this fun care, add one more point. Yeah, say this fun care. If you want to enable ports communication, if you want to enable ports communication, at that time we need to go for the cars. At that time, we should be in a position. We need to go for the cars care. Fine. Now how to do this fun care? How to do this fun care? Once again, guys. How to just click the enter button. Yes, guys. Those two things are downloaded successfully. Fine, next one, guys. Please tell the little bit quick code, guys. I hope already everyone knows this concept. Can I create server.js file?
Yes.
Can I create a server.js file? Let me create the server.js file. We should be in a position. We need to create the server.js file. Deshmukh, say this one again. K. Srinivas, unmute yourself. K. Srinivas, please unmute yourself. Fine. Sharmila, say this one again. How to import Express module?
By using require.
At least one person, guys.
Require.
How to create Express module? How to create
Require.
constant
Required.
express equal to
Express
constant
equal to
express equal to
Express.
constant
Require.
express equal to what you wanted to place require of express. Constant express equal to require of what? Constant express equal to require of express. So automatically we're able to import express module. Guys, explain once again here. Constant express equal to require of constant express equal to require of express. So automatically we're able to import express module. Guys, how to import cars module?
Constant
Chaitanya,
cars equal
how
to
to
require
import
of
cars module? Constant cars equal to require of
Require
what?
course.
Require of what?
Cars.
Constant cars equal to require of cars. Constant cars equal to require of cars. Guys, next one. Shanmugh Priya, say this one. How to prepare Rust object? Chaitanya, how to prepare Rust object? Bharata, how to prepare Rust object? Constant app equal to constant app equal to express of. Guys, constant app equal to express of.
Express object.
Automatically we're able to prepare Rust object. Guys, and one more point, Srinivas, how to create get request? Srinivas, how to create get request? App dot get off. App dot get off. See this one again. What is the URL pattern one? What is the URL pattern one column? Guys, can I place like this? Because a dummy example and because we need the dependencies. Anwar, say this one. Rust API 1. Okay, na?
Yes.
Otherwise, Rust API 1. Let me place the app.getOff. App.getOff. We should be in a position. We need to place the app.getOff. We should be in a position. We need to place the Rust API 1. Guys, say this one. What is the second argument again? What is the second argument again? Second argument is the callback function. Very, very important, guys. Say this one again. App.getOff. What is the URL pattern? What is the URL pattern?
REST
The URL
REST
pattern is the REST API one. Guys, what is the argument 2? Guys,
Callback
what is the argument
Callback
2?
function.
Argument
Callback
2 is the
function.
argument 2 is the callback function here. Guys, for the callback function, how many parameters we need to supply?
Request and
Request
response.
Sharmila, request comma response again. One guys and one more point. One more point is the guys here itself. What it is returning, guys. What it is returning? Response to send off. Response to send off. Response to send off. See this one here. Message equal to RxJS. Message equal to what? RxJS. So REST API 1 sending RxJS or not?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir. Go ahead, sir. How to assign the port number here? Nalaswami, how
App
to
dot
assign the
listen.
port number here?
Dot
App
listen.
dot
App
listen off. App
listen.
dot listen off 8080. App dot listen off. We should be in a position. We need to place the 8080. Guys, Anwar, what is the second argument? Second argument is the callback function. Anwar,
Yes.
second
Yes.
argument is the callback function. Here itself, console dot log off. Console dot log off. Say this one here. Server listening the port number. Port number, which port number?
8080.
Server listening the port number. Server listening the port number. Which port number? The port number is the 8080. Okay, na fine. Guys, how to enable the cars policy? Guys, how to enable the cars
App
policy?
dot
App
use.
dot
App dot use of
which one?
cars.
Cars off.
Parser
Guys,
also.
dummy examples here. I'm not creating the great examples. Very dummy examples we are creating here. Okay, na guys.
Yes.
Okay, na say this
Yes,
one,
sir.
guys. What is the URL pattern?
REST
What is the
REST
URL
API
pattern?
one.
REST
REST
API
API 1.
1.
Here itself, we have the URL pattern. Which URL pattern? REST API 1. REST API 1. Guys, how to start the server? Guys,
Node
how to
server.
start the server? Will you people tell? How to start the server, guys?
Node
We need to
server.
start the server.
Node
How can
server.
Node
yeah,
server.
see this one here? Yeah, how to start the server here? CD space, which folder? REST API calls, node space,
Server.
server. See this one here? Node space is server. So automatically, we're able to start the server. Guys, after starting the server, can I test this REST API call?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Talk with me, guys. How to test the REST API call? Chaitanya,
In post
how to
method.
test the REST API call?
Postman.
See this one here. Anything with the help of browser also we can test. HTTP colon / localhost colon. Anyone, guys? Localhost colon 8080
8080
slash REST API 1.
REST API
REST
1.
API one.
Yes, guys. What is the output we are getting? Guys, what is the output we are getting? Message equal to RxJS, na?
RxJS.
Message equal to RxJS. Guys, this RxJS I wanted to supply to REST API 2. Whatever the RxJS message is there, na? This RxJS message I wanted to supply to REST API 2. Okay, na? Can I supply?
Yes.
Yes,
By
sir.
using
Yes.
map.
Let me supply here. We should be in a position we need to supply to REST API 2. Fine. How can I supply here? One second, guys. Supply to REST API 2. So how can I create the another REST API? We should be in a position we need to create another REST API. Guys, app dot, anyone, guys? App dot at least one person. App
Yes.
dot, tell me here. App dot get off. App dot get off. Talk with me, guys. App dot
Slash
get off.
REST
See this
API
one
2.
here. REST API 2.
REST API 2.
Yeah, see this one here. / REST API 2. Guys, / message. / message. Guys, RxJS coming from the front end, na?
Yes.
Yes,
Anwar,
sir.
are you there, na? Anwar, RxJS coming from the front end, na?
Yes,
That
yes.
RxJS is stored into where?
Message variable.
Message. See this one here. What is the second argument? What is the second
Callback
argument?
function.
That
Callback
request
function.
comma response.
For the callback function, how many parameters we need to supply?
Two
Parameters.
request and
Guys,
response.
REST API 1 giving which message?
RxJS.
That
RxJS.
RxJS we need to supply to whom?
REST API
REST
2.
API
Guys,
2.
that RxJS is stored into which user defined variable?
MSG.
Message.
Message.
So, guys, how to read it? We need to read it. If say this one here, request dot params dot message. If request dot params dot message equal to what you wanted to place RxJS.
RxJS.
Guys, if request dot params dot message, if request dot params dot message equal to, guys, something you need to understand, guys, something. Never stuck there itself by seeing the code itself, you need to understand. So if request dot params dot message equal to RxJS, guys, which response you need to send, response dot send off, response dot send off, see this fun here, response dot send off, see this fun here, see this fun here, message equal to, see this fun here, message equal to our custom example on our custom example one, which concept here,
Merge
merge
map.
map. Our custom example on merge map. Next one, else condition is the series one here, response dot send off, we should be in a position, we need to send one message here, which message we need to send by message here. Okay now guys, totally how many REST API calls we developed? Two REST API calls. Guys, can you please frame that URLs here? Can you please frame that URLs here? I'm expecting that URLs from you. Guys, please tell that URLs here. What is the first URL? Guys, say this one.
http://localhost 4
Yes, say this one here. What is the first URL? The first URL is the http colon http colon / localhost colon Chatan 8080 / next one REST API 1.
REST API 1.
REST API 1. This is the first one. Guys, what is the second one? http colon / localhost colon localhost colon 8080 / REST API
REST API 2.
2 / RxJS. Not only RxJS, some message. Fun. These are two REST API calls. Can I test these are two REST API calls?
Yes, sir.
Yes, test it. Yes, server listening the port number 8080. Fun. Go to the browser. Execute the first one. Yes, guys, copy this one. Copy the RxJS. Go to the REST API 2. Go to the REST API 2 / RxJS. Yes, guys, see this one. What is the message we are getting? Custom example on merge map. Just to send the wrong message. Guys, what is the message we are getting? By message. Guys, how I'm executing the REST API calls, you people need to say this one. Guys, http colon / localhost colon 8080 / REST API 1. Guys, REST API 1 giving which message? RxJS. Guys, that RxJS we need to supply to which one? REST API 2. REST API 2. We need to supply to REST API 2. Yes or not? But here see this one. Manually I'm changing or not?
Yes, sir.
Don't change manually. Change it by using merge map function in Angular application itself. Catch my point or not? Guys, see this one. Through Angular example, the automation process I wanted to see. Execute REST API call 1. Catch the result. Supply to whom? REST API call 2. REST API call 2. Guys, listen it once again here. Execute what? Execute the REST API call 1. Catch the result and supply to whom?
REST API call 2.
REST API call 2. So these kind of automation process we need to do with the help of which function? Merge map function. Guys, are you getting a little bit clarity regarding the RxJS package example, sir?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Guys, will you take the 5 to 10 minutes break?
No, sir.
Guys, 10 minutes break now, guys. Just take the 5 to 10 minutes break. Up to the 8 o'clock, I will take the session, guys. Sir. Up to the 8 o'clock. Yeah, just to take the 5 to 10 minutes break.
Okay, sir.
Let me open this website. We need to open this website. Then after opening this website, say this one again. After opening this website, I will show this one here. Fun. Chatan, say this one. All the people, guys. Fine. Yeah, Chatan, say this one. Did we done call 1 here? No, guys, if you are not giving the reply, I can't do anything. Did we done any call 1 here?
Yes, sir.
Yes, we got the call 1 here. That call one you need to supply to whom? Call to.
Call
Guys,
to.
that call
Yes, sir.
one you need to supply to which function? Call to.
Call to.
So guys, you need one pipe connection na. You need one
Yes.
pipe connection na between call one, call two, call three, call four. You need one pipe connection na. How to
Sir.
create the pipe connection
Yes, sir.
with the help of which function?
One
With the help of
function.
which function? Pipe function. So we need to hand over to call to na. You need to merge the result na.
Yes.
Yes, sir. How to
Yes,
merge
sir.
the result with the help of which
Merge map.
function? Merge map function.
Merge
With the
map.
help of which function? Merge map function. Guys, are you people able to understand the flow?
Yes,
Guys,
sir.
are you people able to understand the flow? Whatever I'm placing here. Okay, na guys, say this one here. Is it a call one?
Yes, sir.
Guys, if I'm not giving the reply, I can't do anything here. Is it a call one?
Yes.
Yes,
Yes,
sir. This
sir.
is the call one. Call one result you need to supply to whom?
Call
Call
to.
to.
Call to. Call one result we need to supply to call to. So call one, between call one and call two, you need to create one pipe connection now.
Yes.
Yes, sir. Who will create that pipe connection?
Pipe
Pipe
function.
Who will create that pipe connection?
Pipe.
So pipe function will create that pipe function. Guys, are you people getting a little bit idea regarding this one?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
So with the help of you, can I implement this one?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Let me implement it. But we will see whether we will success or failure. It doesn't matter. We need to see. Guys, what is the project we created?
Merge map.
Merge
Merge map example. Fine. Anwar, how to switch to merge map example? How to switch to merge map example? CD space,
City space.
Merge
CD
map.
space, CD space, merge map example. CD space, merge map example. Guys, how to create the service? How to create the service at least one person? Say this
NG
one.
generate
How to
service.
create the
It
service?
generates service.
NG, G, yes.
S
NG,
services
G,
S
yes.
folder.
Services,
Service name.
services slash,
Service
services
name.
slash, say this one can combine. Services slash which one can combine service. Hyphen, skip, guys.
Skip.
Hyphen, skip,
Yes.
hyphen
Yes.
test, sir. Hyphen, skip, hyphen test, sir. Guys, explain once again here. How to create the service, guys. How to create the
NG.
service? NG, G,
G.
yes. NG, G, yes. Which one here? Which one here? Services na? Guys, NG, G, yes. Which one? Services folder. Guys, which service? Which service? Combined service. The name of the service is the combined service. Guys, how to skip the unit test cases? Hyphen, skip, test, sir.
Keeps it.
Hyphen, skip, hyphen, test, sir. Yes. Guys, see this one. Can I create the service, guys?
Yes.
Respond. Can I create the service here? Source folder, app folder, services folder, which is service?
Combined
Which is
service.
service? Combined service. We should be in a position. We need to go to the combined service here. Guys, will you people help me how to create the object to the HTTP? Monali,
Yes,
how to
Yes,
create
sir.
the object to the HTTP? Anyone, Chaitanya? K.
Private.
Srinivas. K.
Private
Srinivas, unmute
object
yourself.
name colon.
Private,
Private.
private,
HTTP.
private, HTTP, colon,
HTTP client.
colon, what you wanted to
Client.
place, colon, what you wanted to place, HTTP client,
HTTP client.
private, HTTP, colon, HTTP client. Guys, can I import HTTP client?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Guys, can I import HTTP client? Why not? Happily, we need to import the HTTP client here. Let me import the HTTP client here. How can I import it here? Import HTTP client. Say this fun here. Import HTTP client. Import HTTP client from. Import HTTP client from @angular slash common slash HTTP. Guys, import HTTP client. Import HTTP client from @angular slash common slash HTTP. So automatically we're able to import HTTP client here. What are the HTTP client is there? That HTTP client automatically we're able to import it here. Fine. Now guys, see this one here. Can I create one function? Guys, can I create one function? At least one person here. Can I create one function, guys? Yes, let me create one function here. Guys, how can I create one function here? Will you people tell me? How can I create one function? Public get message. Guys, what is the name of the function? Public get message function. Guys, and one more one, Shanmukh Priya. How to make the REST API call?
Observable.
Observable. Which response you wanted to get it?
In.
Which response you wanted to get? Any response can. Guys, can I make the REST API call one?
Yes.
Guys, can I make the REST API call one? This start
HTTP
HTTP
dot.
dot. Guys, this start HTTP dot get off. This start HTTP dot get off. Guys, can I pass the REST API call one?
Yes.
Guys, can I pass the REST API call one? Yes or not? REST API one. Guys, this is the REST API one now. Can I pass it? Nalasami, can I pass it? Sharmila, can I pass it? Let me pass the REST API one. Can I pass it here? Let me pass the REST API one. Fun. So REST API 1 to REST API 2. You need pipe connection now.
Yes.
See this one, guys. REST API 1 to REST API 2. REST API 2 to REST API 3. You need one pipe connection now. Yes.
Yes.
How to get that pipe connection? With the help
Dot
of which
pipe.
function? With the help
Dot
of which
pipe.
function? Dot to pipe function. Here. Fun. REST API 1 result. You need to give to REST API 2 na. REST API 1 result. You need to give to REST API 2 na. Yes or not, guys?
Yes.
How can I give to REST API 2? With the help of which function? With the help of which function?
Merge map
With the
function.
help of one function here. The function is the which function here? Merge map
Merge
function.
map.
Guys, can you import merge map function? Can you import merge map function? Yes or not? Let me
Yes,
import
yes.
merge map function here. Import merge map. Import merge map from RxJS. RxJS / operators. RxJS / operators. Automatically we can import the merge map here. Fun. Guys, merge map, guys. Merge map automatically receives the result. Guys, this is which result? This is the result of API call one.
Okay.
Guys, catch my point.
REST API.
What is this result? This result is the result of REST API call one.
Just API.
So
Here,
we
whatever
can give
we
any
have here,
alternate name also.
Anwar, yeah, why not? You can give any name now, user defined name. Anwar, say this one here. This result variable representing REST API call one result. Fun.
Yeah,
Guys, explain
response.
once again. Guys, explain once again here. How to create one function. Guys, how to create one function? Tell me, guys, how can I create one function? Public, which function? Public, which function? Get message function. Guys, how to make asynchronous call? Observable. Which response?
Any.
Which response? Any response. We should be in a position. We need to place the any response. Guys, can I make the call one?
Yes.
Guys, can I make the call one? Yes.
Yes.
How can I make the call one? This start
This dot HTTP dot.
HTTP dot
HTTP
this start
get off.
HTTP dot get off. This start HTTP dot get off here. Fine, guys. You need the pipe connection now.
Yes.
Yes. Who will create that pipe connection? Dot pipe. Guys, see this fun here. Call one result we need to supply to call to now.
Yes.
Call one result we need to supply to call to. So how can I supply, guys? So which function? Merge map function. Here itself we have one function. The function is the merge map function here. Merge map function here. See this fun here. Here itself we need to
Spelling
take,
is wrong.
and here itself we need to go for one function. Which function? Merge map function here. So guys, here itself we have the callback function now.
Yes.
We have the callback function now. Which result, guys? Which result? Positive result. Guys, this is a positive result representing what? This positive result representing what?
API call.
Response of
First
REST
API
API call. Response of what? Response of REST API call one. Fine, guys. Can I make the call to? Guys, can I make the call to? Talk with me. Can I make the call to? How can I make call to? This start HTTP dot this start HTTP dot get off. This start HTTP dot get off here. This start HTTP dot get here. Guys, can I pass the REST API to?
Yes.
Guys, can I pass the REST API to? This is the REST API 2 na?
No.
Yes or not? This is the REST API 2.
Yes, sir.
This is the REST API 2 here. Yes or not? This is the REST API 2. So can I pass it?
Yes.
Let me pass it.
Yes,
here.
sir.
This REST API 2 we need to pass. Fun. Along with that fun, can I pass the positive result?
Yes.
Can I pass the positive result? Yes or not? How can I pass? How can I pass positive result here? Positive result dot. Positive result dot. What is the key? Positive result dot. What is the key here? The key is the message now.
Yes, sir.
Positive result dot the key is the what is the key we need to place message. So whatever the message is there, that message we need to pass. What are the message is that message we need to pass. Guys, it is throwing the error na. Message that does not exist of type obj. Maybe guys, I hope we need to create some map or something we need to create, but it is saying here it's not available here. Fine guys, anyhow guys, let me return guys. We need to return the result. What are the result is there? What are the result is there? That result we need to return here. Guys, it is throwing the error guys. But remember guys, I think maybe message not available here guys, but here message available na. Message available or not? In the step one message available or not?
Yes.
In the step one guys. In the step one message available or not? Message available
Yes.
here. But it's not recognizing here. But we will see why it is not available here. We need to see here. Fine.
You,
So what is the
you
use of
can
pipe,
do
sir?
one more thing.
Pipe will,
Someone asking the question, what is the
sir,
use
here
of
what is
pipe?
the pipe
Use
role
of
here?
pipe. Say this one can. Rust API call 1 and Rust API call 2. Who is linking here? Who is linking here? Pipe function. Okay, na Nalasami, okay na?
Okay, okay. Sir.
Fine.
So to
Good.
link to functions, we use pipe.
Exactly. Not functions, Rust API calls.
Rest API
Fine.
calls. Okay.
Yeah, guys, say this one can. Here itself, just check the flow here. Like later they created what, guys? Later they created what? Later they created the subscribe function.
Subscribe service.
Later they created the subscribe function. Then we will go for the component itself, guys. Please go to the component itself. We should be in a position. We need to go to the component itself here. Guys, will you people help me how to create the component? Guys, will you people help me how to create the component here? Can you tell me here
generate
how to create the
component,
component?
NGGC.
NGGC. NGGC.
Folder
Which
slash
component? Which component? Combine component. Combine component. Hyphen skip testers. Tell me guys. Hyphen what? Hyphen skip testers. Hyphen skip testers. Guys, how to skip CSS file generation?
Hyphen
Hyphen
IS.
is. Guys, how to get the selector here? How to get the selector here?
Hyphen
Hyphen selector equal to selector equal to combine. Hyphen selector equal to combine here. Next one. Guys, and one more point. Hyphen selector equal to combine. Next one. How to skip the subfolder generation? Hyphen flat true. Hyphen flat true or something we need to place it.
We don't need that.
Yes, guys, see this one can. Now observe this one can. Here itself, component is ready now. Guys,
Example where
component
this,
is ready now. Component
calls
is
will
ready
be
here.
getting used.
Yeah, say this one component. Anwar, never confuse Anwar. Say this one here. Here itself, how to create the object to the service? Private
Private
service colon which
Combine.
service? Colon
Combine.
which service here? The service is the combined service na. The service is the combined service. We should be in a position. We need to go for the combined service. Guys, here itself, can I call the function?
Yes.
Can I call the function? Which function?
Yes.
This dot service dot which function? Get message. Guys, can I fire the network call?
Yes.
Can I fire the network call? Dot to subscribe. Here we need to file the network call here. How can I call network call dot subscribe? Guys, say this one here. Here itself, how many responses are possible?
Two.
How many responses
Two
are possible? Two
responses.
responses. Positive response. Positive response.
And
Next
error
one is done.
response.
And here also one more response is possible here. Which response here? Error response. Guys, how to handle the error? How to handle the error? HTTP error response now.
Error response.
Yeah.
We need to handle the error. How can I handle the error? HTTP error response here. Guys, can I print the error here? Guys,
Yes.
can I print the error here? Let me print the error here. Console dot log of error response here. Guys, and here itself, can I store the positive result to one variable itself?
Yes.
Can I store here? Say this one here, result colon any. Guys, can I store the positive result?
Yes.
Let me store the positive result. How can I store here? This dot result equal to this dot result equal to this dot result equal to what you wanted to place positive result. This dot result equal to we should be in a position. We need to do place the positive result. Guys, can I print the result variable? Guys,
Yes.
can I print the result variable? Let me print the result variable. Here itself, we need to print the result variable here. Paragraph, what you wanted to print here. Paragraph, what you wanted to print here. Result variable. What are the result variable is there? The result variable we need to print here. Fine. Guys, please go for the execution procedure. Guys, where to call the combine?
In index.
Guys, where to call the combine? In the index.html file now. In the index.html file, we need to call the combine. Let me call the combine here. Say this one here. Simply, we need to press the combine. Whatever the combine is there, that combine we need to call. Next one, guys, here itself. Do we have the app.module.ts file? Guys, do we have the app.module.ts
Yes.
file? Let me go for the app.module.ts file. Guys, in app.module.ts file, so here itself, what you need to add? Here itself, what you want to add? HTTP client module now.
Module.
HTTP client module. Guys, which component you wanted to bootstrap? Combine component. We should be in a position we need to bootstrap the combine component here. Here itself, we should be in a position we need to bootstrap the combine component. Guys, see this one here. Guys, these are the one of the headache errors, guys. Headache errors which is related to RxJS package. Guys, already in the positive response, guys. Positive response already we have the data or not. Yes or not? We have the message key or not, but it's not recognizing here. But give me the second here. Just let me hard code here. After getting the output here, then we will see this one here. Here itself, which message you wanted to hard code? RxJS. Guys, after getting the result, then we will try to destructure it here. We will try to destructure it. First of all, we need to see the result. Fine. Guys, how to execute the code is one of the headache, guys. Getting the irritation, guys, by seeing such kind of silly mistakes. Now the mistakes here, the framework ID should recognize automatically. Fine. Now, guys, say this one. Here itself. How to execute the code? ng yes -o.
Minus.
Guys, so what is the function you called here?
Get message.
Get message. Guys, Nalasami, in the get message, did we done REST API call one?
Yes.
Nalasami, Bharata, did we done REST API call one? Yes. Guys, REST API call one, you need to link to what? REST API call to. Who will link? Who will link? Type of function. Fine. REST API call one response. I need to grab it. Who will grab? Merge map. So this is what REST API call one response. This is what? This is the REST API call one response. This response we need to supply to whom? REST API call to. We need to supply to REST API call to.
Again, do we need to call subscribe function also, sir, here?
Here itself we call the subscribe function. We called or not?
Yeah, there is that.
Don't call in the service layer itself. Call in the component layer itself.
I was just asking to you, Samba, can you give a real-time example where this kind of callback calls will be getting used?
In the NGRX here, morning batch, I done already that example. Then we will see. Not you are asking like where we are using these examples or what? Check this one, guys, whether we are getting the response or any output. Guys, what is the output we are getting? Message equal to custom example on merge map. Guys, let me try our best level, guys, to overcome this kind of nonsense, guys. To overcome this kind of nonsense, just let me go for the guys, go to the service itself. Guys, will you people help me just to try to rewrite it once again, guys? Try to rewrite it once again. Guys, which function we need to create? Guys, which function we need to create? Get message function. We need to create one function. The function is the get message function. Colon. What you wanted to make? What you wanted to make? Observable. Observable of what? Observable of what? Any or not?
Yes.
Observable of any here. Guys, can I make the call one?
Yes.
Can I make the call one? HTTP dot this dot HTTP dot get here. This dot HTTP dot get here. Guys, HTTP colon / localhost colon. Guys, anyone? Localhost colon. What you wanted to place? 8080 /REST API 1. this start HTTP to get off REST API 1 we need to place. Guys, just replace the return statement, guys. Then we can overcome that error. Fine. Next one, guys. Who is the connector? Who is the
Pipe.
connector between call 1 to call 2? Who is the connector? The connector is the pipe function now.
Yes.
Guys, here we have one connector. Who is that connector? Pipe function is the
Pipe
connector
function.
now. Guys, pipe function is the connector here. Here itself we have the connector here. What is that connector? Pipe function is the connector here. Guys, say this one here. I think how to catch the REST API call 1 response. How to catch
Edge map.
response.
Map.
Merge map
Merge
function.
map function.
Merge map function. Simply we need to
Yes.
go for the merge map function. Simply we need to go for what? Merge map function here. Guys, what is the argument we need to supply? What is the argument we need to supply? Callback function. Callback function. See this one here. Result of API 1. See this one here. Result of API 1. So this is the result of API 1. This is the result of API 1. Srinivas Kanchumati. So this is the result of API 1. Guys, verify here. Here itself, just to pass the, and here itself, just to pass the, like a function like this here. Is it possible to pass the? Is it possible to pass like this here? Any problem, guys? No, it is not allowing, guys. It's not allowing. It's not at allowing here. Merge map of. Give me the second again. Because this REST API 1 contain what? This REST API 1 contain what? JSON object na?
JSON object.
Yes.
This REST API 1 contain the JSON object. But that I needed to perform the destructuring, guys. This one I needed to perform the destructuring.
Sir, if we give dot message, will it work? Rest of
Directly
API
here, na?
1 dot.
Directly here, na? You
Yeah.
are saying the dot message, na? No. Fine. Guys, give me the second here. To overcome these kind of problems, I think we have some other alternative option is there. Because there's one of the issue, guys. There's one of the issue here. To overcome that one, guys, check this one here. How they call this one here. See this one here. This start merge map, na? Merge map of this start. Second call directly, they're calling the second call here. Dot to pipe off map of. Guys, this positive response. Where is this positive response? Once again here. We need to catch it, guys. Otherwise, it's not used now. Because we're unable to destructuring that one. How can I do this one? Just to pass the next call here. This start. This start HTTP dot. One more thing na. This start HTTP dot. One more thing. Get off. Say this one again. Get off HTTP colon. HTTP colon / localhost colon 8080 / REST API 2 na. REST API 2 / REST API 2 / curly brackets $. What you wanted to place? Rest of API 1. Result of. Say this one here. Result of API 1. Result of API 1. Result of API 1 dot, guys, message function. It's not recognizing here. Destructuring not allowed here. Here itself destructuring not allowed here. Let me refresh it here. Where is giving any
You
error?
can do one thing. Do not use the dollar and curly braces. Go for normal plus and concatenate the string.
It's a difficult, no? It's a difficult, no? Say this one here. You are saying like, don't go for this one here. Please go for the double quotes, no? Double quotes.
Yeah, yeah.
Double quotes.
And then
double quotes
concatenate the extra
plus
thing.
plus
Response
uh,
reso whatever the response.
result of APA1 dot
Yeah.
dot
message.
message. Same story is there. Dot message or something is there. Same story is there. And otherwise I will do something guys. Here itself, can I keep in the brackets itself here?
But you can do one more thing. Give a null check kind of thing. If response of API 1 is there,
One
then
second, okay? Give me the second here. So I'm placing the return statement here. I'm placing the return statement again. After placing the return statement again, let me print the positive result console.log of rest of API1. Leave it here. First of all, let me hard code it. We need to do hard code it because we need to see the result RxJS. Hard code it guys. Just to remove this return statement again. I need to keep no return statement is mandatory. Verify the console message guys. We need to verify the console message whether we are getting object or not. Guys, see this one. We got the object or not.
Yes.
Say this one. Message is there na?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Guys, kindly do the destructuring here. How can I do the destructuring here? I want to do the destructuring here. How can I do the destructuring here? If you want to do the destructuring here, constant message equal to positive result of API 1 na. Array, what here? What is this nonsense here? Message is declared, but it's not never used. Okay, leave it. Guys, see this one here. Can I print that message? Can I print that message, guys? Try to print that message here. We need to print that message. How can I print that message here? Console dot log of message. Console dot log of this message. No, yeah, it's not syncing. But we are getting the Rust API 1, guys, no doubt. We are getting the Rust API 1. Otherwise,
try one thing I said. Keep like if response of this, and then keep this second call under if.
Not getting, I think, Anwar, not getting the result now. But here one new point is there now. The new point is the destructuring also we need to get it. You are saying like finally, I think finally we will get the result. Some doing some mimic if else some double quotes thing. It doesn't matter. But if we need that result because of see this fun here. Rust API 1, catch my point now. Whatever I'm saying here. My point
Sir,
is
can you check once API? Maybe we did not spelling mistake. Maybe in API.
No, leave it. That one leave it here. Console.log of Rust API 1 is there na. Result
Yes.
of API 1 is there na. Just to check this one whether we are getting or not, we need to see. So you are getting na. See this one.
Yes, sir.
You are getting na. So that is not mistake. Anwar, catch my intention also. You are saying like, sir, please go for the if condition else. Something you are saying na. Finally we will get the result.
I am telling that go and check if response of 1 is coming, then go for the return conditions and this.
Why you are not getting here? This is what already. This is what Anwar. This is what Anwar. This is what message colon RxJS. This one what do you call? You are getting or not?
I think what I am telling you are not getting.
I got your point. You are saying like if result of API 1 getting, go to the result 2. I am saying like we are getting the result or not. Fine, leave it guys. And here itself, 1 second guys. 1 second. Is it possible to take one variable here? Let me take one variable kind of thing here. Is it possible to take some variables guys? Let me take some variable here. Message colon any. Message colon any here. Fine. See this fun here. Here itself. Message equal to message equal to whatever the message is there. Message equal to result of API1, result of API1 dot message. Result of API1 dot message here. Anwar, you are not at all getting the point, Anwar. Anwar, you are not at all getting the point. You are saying like, this is the code you need to write up. Anwar, you are not in the syncing with the class here. You are placing this code here. I'm not understanding what is the use of this one. What, no, how I think where I need to keep that code, will you tell here? I think thinking is the completely wrong thinking.
Yes.
You are in the wrong thinking mode, but you are not accepting our answers. You are in the wrong thinking mode. Fine.
I think he's saying like instead of merge map, he directly write the.
Yeah, I think. But what is the use of to write that one? To write that one, what is the use of our merge map function? No use of our merge map function. Distort message, guys. Or once again here, distort message one, and here itself we need to place the distort message one. Once again again. No, not at all, guys. Not at all. But the destructuring should be happening here, guys. If I'm not doing the destructuring, no use na. Rust API 1 we are getting. Rust API 1 we are getting here. So, guys, any na, are we placing any na? Can I create the model now? Can I create the model? Can I try with the model itself? Respond here, guys. Model. So which model? Series one here. Rust dot series one here. Rust dot model dot ts. Rust dot model dot ts. Guys, can I create the interface here? Interface Rust. Guys, here itself what you wanted to place? Message colon any na? Message colon any here. So message colon any here. Guys, can I export the Rust here? Can I export the Rust here? Export. How to export it here? Export default Rust. Export to default Rust here. So can I place it here, guys? Can I place here? Here itself under the service itself. Can I place instead of any? Can I place the Rust?
Yes.
Can I place our Rust here? Let me place our Rust here. What are the Rust is there? That Rust we need to place here. So here itself, what are the Rust is there? That Rust we need to place. Check this one, guys. Now try to go for the destructuring, guys. Now try to go for the destructuring. Constant or just see this one here. Distort message one equal to Rust API of one dot message. Not at all here, not at all. So we are unable to destructuring here, guys. No option, guys. We need to verify with the Google, guys, but we need to go for the destructuring, guys.
Is it required to convert that JSON?
This one you were saying this one?
Yes, sir.
Can I check the type of it? Can I check the type of it here? Console.log of type of result of API1. Object na?
Yes, sir.
We need object only. Chaitanya, we need object only. If it is object only, then we can read it. Otherwise, we can't read it na. Yes or not?
What I'm trying to say, we can convert that object into JSON format type, then we can easily get that first parameter.
No, you are also not syncing. That is the JSON object only. Catch my point na. Once again, how can I convert? By default, that is the JSON object.
Okay.
By default, that is a JSON object. Why should I convert it once again? We can't convert it here.
No, I thought it is in Java.
That's not the normal case. That's by default, that is the JSON object.
Okay.
Fine. One second here. Anyhow, can I try this one? Let me try. Your point also we need to try here. See this one again. JSON dot parse of Rust API. See this one here. Rust API of one. No, it won't allow. It won't allow because there is object itself. No, there is object itself. So it won't allow here. Guys, see this one, guys. Where we stuck in the sense, this is the REST API 1. This is the REST API 1. This REST API 1 contain one key. Which key it contain here? Message. So, but in the server side, we can handle it, guys. But there's not the correct here. In the server side itself, we can handle it here, but there's not the correct here. Once again, here. In the server side, how can I handle on the server side? Just to pass that one, dollar, guys, dollar, what you wanted to pass? What you wanted to pass? REST API of 1. What you wanted to pass? We need to pass the REST API of 1. So object, I'm passing to whom? Object, I'm passing to where? Server itself, na? Server itself, guys. So go to the server side coding here. We need to go to the server side coding here. Let me go through the server side coding here. This is the server side coding here. So guys, object will be stored here. Fun. Let me verify here. Whether we're able to get that object or not, we need to see here. Console dot log off. Console dot log off request dot params. Guys, I'm modifying the Node.js code, guys. But that's not the correct here. Node.js also may throw some error, guys, because object, na, that is the object. Check this one, guys. We are getting the object here, na?
Yes.
We are getting object or not, guys? Yes, we are getting the object here. So requested at params. Requested at params is nothing but the object. Guys, see this one here. Requested dot params dot message. Requested dot params dot message. Message. So what happened? We will say. Refresh it here. We need to refresh it again. Guys, we are getting object itself, na? Object we are getting here. So in that object, guys, here itself we have the one more message. Here itself we have the one more message. So just to refresh it again. Undefined here. Undefined we are getting. 1 second again. Just to go for the destructuring it here. How can I do the destructuring? JSON dot 2 minutes, guys. JSON dot stringify. Is object here. No, guys, no. So server side also we are unable to do that one, guys. Server side also we are getting the object itself. Anyhow, guys, please verify that issue, guys. The issue is the silly issue, guys. Don't think too much. This is one of the silly issue, not the great issue also, guys. REST API 1 contain the result. That result contain message key. That message key we need to supply here. So that's one of the silly issue here. Fine, guys. So please check with the Google, guys. If people need to verify with the Google here, then I will check that one here. But we need to rectify. Don't go for any alternative solutions, guys. Never go for any alternative solution. This REST API 1, we need to what are the REST API 1 is that REST API 1 we need to destructure it. We need to destructure it here. If I'm able to destructure it here, then we can get the result here. Dollar curly brackets result of API1 dot message. Oh my god. Guys, we got the result or not?
Yes.
Yes, sir. Guys, randomly I tried that one. You know what is the mimic we applied here? Guys, do you know what is the mimic we applied here? See this one, guys. Yeah, see this one here. For the result of API1 is there now. For the result of API1, we applied what? Model. We applied what? Model. If I apply the model, then we're able to resolve the error. Fine. Guys, see the flow here. Anwar, see the flow here. You need to see the flow here. Anwar, catch the sync here. Anwar, what is the function you created? Get message. Anwar, get message function doing what? API call 1. Okay, na? And this API call 1 result stored into where? Result of API 1. Result of API 1. That result we need to pass to whom? API call to. API call to. But we rectified that error with the help of model object. But I
Model.
think we don't know that one, guys, but randomly I tried it, then we got the result. And this is wonderful, guys, wonderful example, match map example. Fine. Yeah, guys, please go
Sir,
through.
I think earlier you didn't give that resp of API one dot message. I think you give only rest of API one. I think
I given the I given the message also, but it's not worked. Later I removed that one. I given already, I tried that one. Later I removed that one. So, but to overcome that one, I given the model object here. Fine. Guys, evening time, guys. At what time will you join the session evening?
9
Guys, as our
o'clock,
wish,
sir.
guys. Evening, guys. Evening at what time will you join the session evening?
9 o'clock.
9 hour. Can you join at 8 o'clock? 8 to 10, guys.
No, sir, 9 o'clock.
9 o'clock.
9 to 11.
Yeah, 9 to 10:30 we will take the session. Evening, guys. Merge map once again. I will repeat the concept of merge map once again. Concat map, switch map, everything. Guys, morning batch people also please join at evening 9 o'clock, guys. Evening 9 o'clock you need to join. So evening 9 o'clock, guys. 3 more functions we need to see, like a concat map, switch map. Some functions are there. That functions we will see in the evening session. Okay, na? Fine. Thank you, guys. Bye.
Sir, one doubt, sir. Sir, MongoDB is a chargeable one, sir, or free account?
MongoDB free, up to certain limit free.
I tried, but it is asking some payments and all. So
No,
that's why
nothing. It won't ask it. It won't ask. It's a free one. Okay, na? Thank you, guys. Bye.